When people use a search engine, they type their keywords into the search box, they evaluate the options that are presented them in the search results, and then they make a choice to click on a result and go see the website that is there. Now, when they go to that website, they expect to see the same information on that initial landing page that they requested from the search engine. If they don't see that information immediately available, then they'll use the primary tool, which is the back button, to go back to the options and find other results that are more specific to their search. This is where we need to work on our own website and make sure that we maintain our attention and maintain our connection with the searcher. Otherwise, we'll lose them back to the search engine results and probably to a competitor. The key here is scannability. How people digest the information on a web page determines whether they're going to stay or leave. Most people scan web pages. They don't read word for word. Maybe 16% will read word for word, but that's only when they find a specific portion of the page that is what they want to see. Until they get there, they're scanning. Studies have shown that maybe 20% of the words on a typical 300 to 400 word web page are actually read. And by read, it doesn't mean it happens in a linear process. What people do on websites, you can't really call reading, because the behavior of how they interact with the content is not a linear process of reading left to right in a sequential format. Now, what happens, and this is what behavioral studies have showed us, is that when people are reading online, it's not that smooth linear process. What happens is that the eyes jump around the page looking for specific information that will let them know that they're in the right place, that this page contains the information that they're looking for. The information points, or fixation points, are words that reinforce the concept that they are searching for. Once the eyes find that fixation point, they move to find additional fixation points, or they go back and review the portion of text they scanned over in order to find lesser or more supporting fixation points. Now, those points tend to be content-based words. Again, it goes back to the words that they typed into the search engine. The intent, the words that describe what they're looking for. It needs to be reinforced on your page, because that's what lets them know that they're on the right destination for the information they requested. And so the more you use those keywords as content-based words throughout your content, the more you're going to build fixation points. Now, because only about 20% of the words are read, we can control which words are read and use our keywords to create fixation points. How do we do that? Well, we use the structures in the programming to our advantage. You see, when we talk about scannability, the primary areas that people scan are the page headlines, any subheadings, bulleted lists, bolded words, words that are hyperlinks because they're a different color and they're usually underlined, and also any action graphics, such as a subscribe or add to cart. These are the structures that draw the most amount of attention from people's eyes as they scan. When you use keywords in these structures, you are creating a fixation point by showing the searcher that the primary information that they are looking for is on the page. And it's so important that it's in a headline. And also, here's a bulleted list of subtopics related to the primary topic. Here are links that show additional information. And so you can increase the scannability of your site by using keywords and rewriting some of your content to be more concise and precise in limiting the amount of words, but focusing on creating those fixation points. Format your content for better scanning. And I find that removing promotional language like the best or the most excellent or perfect, those types of promotional words, they seem to get scanned over very quickly, and it also creates a level of distrust with the searcher. So plan your keywords for fixation points. Plan how you will present them and arrange them in a way that presents your content in a clear outline of content, making it easy for people to find the information they need and to find the subtopics of information so that they can read it easily and navigate easily when they're on the page. Go back and review your website. Make sure that your content is scannable and that the words you're using in your headlines, your subheadings, your bullet points and links are key words that will increase scannability. Be honest and give yourself a grade on how well your site is scannable.